Hey, what's up everyone? DominatorTx coming at ya. The 2K21 demo is out today, August 24th. So my video is going to focus on what I plan on doing to get a platinum trophy again in 2K21. So I got one in 2K20. I am very rare in that I play both MyPlayer and my team about the same amount of time. I usually play MyPlayer in the first half of the year, if you will, and then I play my team the second half. It's quite simple because my team cards are not as good in the beginning. You know, the pink diamonds are typically the best at 96 overall. I like to play with 99 overall Galaxy Opals, and then they start giving them much better attributes towards the end of the season. But in order for you to get a platinum trophy in 2K20, you had to play both, and in 2K21 I expect the same. So this is my one mistake I made in 2K20 because I didn't know what I was doing. 2K20 was the first time I ever played NBA, you know, as much as I did. So I was learning, and I didn't go on YouTube and watch. But you don't have to go on YouTube. You can kind of play around with it and find out yourself. Now I get there's some great YouTubers that do, you know, these builds that are maxed out, etc. But last year, the maximum Hall of Fame badges I had for my slasher build, which is what I'm doing right here basically, was only 5 Hall of Fame badges. And I think this year I am going to try to change that so that I can have more Hall of Fame badges. Okay, so with that said, I believe this particular build is going to give me quite a few Hall of Fame badges. So let's get right to it. It looks exactly the same. I just did a video for my team as well, and the graphics look exactly the same. The only thing they did different was they upgraded. They put a shot clock on the court itself, not on the shot clock only, which is kind of lame. So it looks like I'm going to max out at 5 Hall of Fame badges. And these you can play around with at any given time. So, but here, you know, just on my finishing badges, I have 5, and that's the maximum Hall of Fame badges I had in 2K20. Has nothing to do with the version 2K20 versus 2K21. I just didn't do it right. So, in 2K21, I'm going to be somebody that can dunk as well as shoot. That's another mistake I had. I thought I could just dunk on people and play good defense, but when people quickly figure out you can't shoot, they play defense differently. And clamps, you definitely need clamps. I think gold should be enough. Now the reason why this particular build is good for platinum is I'm guessing they're going to have quadruple double gold, you know, trophy yet again in 2K21. And you can do a center and get 10 blocks, I guess. But to me, I'd like to have somebody with speed. So I'm just putting that out there. You can get blocks, assists, rebounds, and scoring quadruple double. But with this particular build, I should be able to get rebounds, steals, assists, and scoring. Okay, and that's what I prefer to do. Could I get 10 blocks in a game? Not with the 6'7", but I thought I would show you some gameplay. You know, it's, you know, he looks like, you know, Middleton. I guess Chris Middleton is tall and lanky. I was going for more of Kevin Durant type, which you know, I think I would like to have somebody like Kevin Durant. The problem with taller players is your speed suffers, and my team Giannis can go 99 speed, but you know, my player typically cannot do that. So again, it looks exactly the same as 2K20 in terms of visuals. Are they going to say it's different? Yeah, you know, it doesn't look and play plays exactly the same too. You know, I think I said it in my team video. It's like upgrading your car from last year's model to this year's model with no body change, because body changes are typically every 3 to 4 years. They don't do it every year because it costs the company too much, but they do upgrade, you know, maybe the engine size, maybe the bells and whistles inside of the car, you know, wider screen versus last year's. So I think that's sort of what we're dealing with here. Is I know for MyPlayer they're going to have, you know, new places to play instead of my neighborhood. So those are the kinds of things that I think is going to draw people back to this game. A lot of people complain about 2K. It's probably one of the most toxic communities out there, but people play this. You know, they complain online and then they come right back and play it. So it's sort of a love and hate. I think it's because people's expectations are a little bit, how do I say, unrealistic. I think they think 2K should give them things just for buying a $60 game, and I can tell you there are companies where you spend way more than $60 and they give you less than 2K. So in 2K20, a lot of people complain. I complained in the beginning about how bad the pack odds were. Now, that's compared to 2K19. 2K19 pack odds were pretty good. Anytime I opened, you know, a set of packs, I always got the top tier card. In 2K20, there were times when I didn't sniff a pink diamond, even though I opened a 20 pack. Now, I mean, if you look at that one fact, yeah, I mean, people can complain, especially if you're some 12-year-old kid and your grandma gave you $50 and you bought VC with it and you opened, you know, 200,000 VCs worth of packs and you got Amethyst as the best card. I can see why you would be upset. Trust me, I do. And that was the only time you spent VC and only time you open packs. I get it. But if you look at the whole thing, you know, the amount of free Galaxy Opals I got. I mean, in one 30-minute sitting, I won, you know, series of games, triple threat online, and the final 5-ball drop board, they put 2 leap year Galaxy Opal Tracy McGrady's, and I got 2, which is the maximum you can get, because, you know, there are only 2 slots that have them, and I got 2, and that's over $1 million MT, and then with it I bought Shaquille O'Neal glitched, and, you know, I won a lot more games with him and unlimited because of that, and then I sold him and got something. I mean, like, but so many Galaxy Opals, and then of course Kobe Bryant to grind. Thankfully with COVID-19, you know, I was physically working from home, so I had a lot more time to play than before. So if you look at the overall thing, pack odds were bad. I think they improved towards the end of the year because the community was complaining. But I would say every penny I spent, I got it back from 2K in terms of free cards. Also, daily logins, really nice. But then there's the, I guess, how do I say, the intangibles, right? Priceless things, like the fact that you're playing a game and enjoying it for 4 hours on a weekend. You know, you can't put a price on that. So the 2K community is toxic. I mean, one of the reasons why I don't want to play MyPlayer is because anytime you play, I mean, the language is horrible. Everybody thinks they're, you know, Michael Jordan when the only thing they're doing is playing a video game. So if they beat you by a point, you know, they trash. I mean, I like being competitive, but it doesn't mean you have to be toxic. So MyPlayer is really bad. My team is not as bad. At least I can turn off the sound, if you will. But I don't enjoy MyPlayer for that reason. At least in my team, I feel like I have more things to do, more content to. Because in MyPlayer, once you get to 99 overall, like for example, I got to Superstar 1 pretty fast. I think the game is designed that way. At Superstar, you can enjoy the game, and then you can get to 99 overall, even as a brown sick, I guess as a elite or something like that. But you can enjoy the game as a Superstar 1. People will play with you, whereas if you're brown, quote unquote, 72 overall, nobody's going to want to play with you. So Superstar 1, you can get there pretty quick and enjoy the game. But it's like after you get to that point, you have to spend so many hours to get to like the next level. It's just not realistic for me. I get that some people get there. How they do it, I'm guessing they just live and breathe this game. I have a full-time job. Again, when we go back to work, when my work says come back physically to work, I'm not going to be able to play as much, but every Friday when they do content drops, if the pack odds are good, I will try to open some packs and give you some entertainment. But MyPlayer is means to an end, meaning I only do this so that I can get the platinum trophy. But is it fun? Yes. Last year I spent a lot more time than I'm planning on doing this year in MyPlayer. I'm going to spend a lot more time in my team because I have a different strategy. But I appreciate your subscriptions. I mean, please subscribe. Come watch me open packs, share some ideas with me, share some stories with me, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun going forward. I just wanted to give you a preview of 2K21 My Builder that you need if you're trying to get the Platinum Trophy. It's super rare. I don't know too many people that have it. I got it back in I think March sometime, and it's just one of those things. I do enjoy the game. Cosmetically, there's really no improvement, but I think they're gonna upgrade different ways of playing the game, which I think is gonna appeal to a lot of people. But in terms of visuals, it looks the same. The shot meter is slightly different. Is it better? Is it not? I don't know. Maybe the ones that greened all last year won't be able to, and vice versa this year. But thanks for watching. So I'm going to finish right here with free throw shots. They feel exactly the same. All right, peace out.